Alright, hey guys, it's Alfonso. In this video, we're going to be going through the punch problems pages 6 to the end. This is from MSCA test number 2 from 1920. If you want to access this test, just go to the Math Club website through resources and calculator tests. So we're going to start off with question 63. I'm going to put 28, blue shift key and sigma. That makes the number a factorial. 29, blue shift key sigma, add, and then 19, blue shift key again, and divide. To make the number factorial, just remember it is blue shift key and sigma. You can see the factorial at the bottom, right here. It got cut out, but if you look at your calculator, you should be able to see that. And if you're going to make a number factorial, just do blue shift key and sigma. Alright, so question 64, start off with 42.2, cosine, and then 1370, divide. Alright, 65, 1.74, E5, enter, 2.58 E5, subtract 5, y to the x, 7.16 E8, and multiply. Alright, number 66, start by putting 20, 110, 77.8, subtract, cosine, and multiply. Remember, you can also do cosine, or the parentheses first, 110 minus 77.8, cosine, and then multiply it by 20. Alright, question 67. I'm going to put this into radians. I press mode, and then 2. So I'm going to start off with 0.899. Yellow shift key and cosine for pi, multiply, 1.46, enter, 1.87, multiply, divide, cosine. Question 68. Start off with, remember you're in radians still, 3.54, enter, 11.6, tangent, multiply. Remember, radians shows up at the top of your calculator. When radians is gone, you are in degrees. Right, you are still in radians for this problem. It should pop up at the top of your calculator. 0.42, enter. 0.126, subtract. 28.5, multiply, and press cosine. There's two ways to do this one, so I'll just show both, I believe. Start off with, go back to degrees. Now it's gone. So 16.4, enter, 5.48, subtract, 8.98, add, 5, 3, divide, and then do your exponent. However, you can do this another way. 16.4, enter, 5.48, subtract, 8.98, and then add. I do it to the 5th power, and then cube root it. When I was starting off with calculator, I personally found the first strategy easier. However, this could change over time, but you can pick which one you want to do when you get a fraction for an exponent. Question 75. 173, enter 66.9, add 222, add 37.6, enter 165, add 103, subtract, divide, blue shift key and y over x. Blue shift key and pressing the y over x button allows us for ln. Question 76. start off with by 0.0125, enter 0.188, enter 0.028, multiply, square root, add 0.0639, 0.156, multiply, add 0.692, enter 0.567, add, and then square root again, and then divide. Question 77. 125, enter 88.6, add 81.5, add yellow shift key and y over x button to log. Question 78. Start off with 1.15, enter 1.85, and then yellow shift key and cosine for pi, multiply, add yellow shift key and y over x for log, 0.341, enter 1230, enter 601, add yellow shift key and y over x button, and then add, then divide. Remember, you want to enter the answer in the bottom line and not the top. Alright, 79. So on these, there's going to be a certain formula for each one. There is another way to do this, however, I'm going to teach it the way that I was taught initially. So how this is going to work is that when you get an even sequence, 2 plus 4 plus 6, you're going to do n times n plus 2 divided by 4. So n times n plus 2 over 4. N is going to be your last number right here, 248. So when I do this, I'm going to do 248, and then 248 plus 2 is 250, so I can multiply that, and then divide it by 4. And that's my answer. So there's going to be 3 different sequences for these. There's going to be a numerical sequence where it's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and then dot 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 plus n. There's going to be an odd sequence, 1 plus 3 plus 5 dot 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 plus n. And there's going to be this even sequence, which is 2 plus 4 plus 6 dot 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 plus n. So we did the even sequence here. I can hopefully show a image of what this is going to look like per these sequences. So in this scenario, we're going to use the even sequence, which is n times n plus 2 over 4. So I'll play this again. Remember, n is this number right here. So 248, and then 250, because 248 plus 2, I multiply that, and then divide it by 4. So if that was quick, I apologize, but there should be another way to solve this. However, I taught it the way I was initially taught it. Alright, question 80. You're always going to have some sort of problem that looks like this near the end. However, just push through it, and I'll show you how long this is going to take. So 1, enter, 0.56, 4, y to the x, over 2, add, 0.56, enter, 6, y to the x, divide that by 6, subtract, 0.56, enter, 8, y to the x, 24, divide, add, then 0.56 to the 10th, y to the x, 120, and divide. Then subtract, and I get my answer. Alright, so that should do it for this video and this whole test. Remember, you can access this on the Math Club website through resources and the calculator test tab. You can go over these if you want to see how each punch problem is going to work, and I'll see you next time.